Good morning, you beautiful crafters. We hope you have had a wonderful week and have been enjoying our incredible Black Friday deals. It does feel Black Friday by name and nature today, doesn't it? The weather out there is grim, but we are hoping to brighten up your day with some sparkling offers. So we're going to round up your week the right way with some incredible mega Black Friday offers. We've got decollage, we've got pocket pads, stamps, plus lots and lots more. For a festive back in stock for you. Before we do anything else, let's introduce who's here today. I am here on the presenter side. I am Kat, if you didn't already know. Over in the production station, we have the wonderful Jess. And over in the demonstration station, and I am so excited about this because I get to see her work for a change. We have the wonderful Amy. Not that you don't work. That came out wrong, you know what I mean? But I get to see you in action.
Okay.
That's a better phrasing.
Yeah, this is a very, very exciting show. If we were going to bring back a festive favourite, this is it for me. I absolutely loved working with this collection. Very excited.
You got a sneak peek there. We'll give you more information after we do our Win It Weekly for the week. So let's go. So, are you ready for this incredible prize? We have £100 worth of goodies picked by Craig. Should we have a look at what we've got first and then we can ask the question? You've got the incredible small guillotine. You have got adorable scoreable and Miri in here. We have, I know there's an amazing collection of Scottish themed goods. We have the Bonnie Scotland pocket pad. We have the Highland Wildlife pocket pad. I didn't know we still had that. I'm going to have to go and have a look. We have, of course, I mean, can somebody enter this competition for me, please? We have the Highland cows.
I was going to say, I mean, it's Craig's giveaway, but I feel like it represents quite a lot of you as well,
There's
Kat.
a reason me and him have got on so well since he joined. We have a foam pad bundle. And last but not least, we have, which I believe is now out of stock, so this is your only possible chance to get it, the Pastel Plaids and Cheerful Check. So, if you would love to win this, I mean, to be fair, I'd be entering just for this bag. The bag is so... Do love a good gift bag. The question we have for you this week is... I've lost it. In the largest motorised shopping trolley measures 4 point... No, they're in the wrong order. I'm reading the wrong bit. How tall is the world's largest motorised shopping trolley? Is it A, 5.5 metres, B, 2.5 metres, C, 4.5 metres? I didn't even know this was a thing, so it's completely taken me by surprise. Have we got a picture of it after Jess?
We have. That's exactly the same question that I asked yesterday. There is a photo,
I cannot visualise it. So get your answers in today. Obviously, this is the last day to enter, and we will be revealing the answer at the end of the show. Now, Amy gave you a sneak peek before. Well, she alluded to what her favourite item for back in stock is. Oh, we've got something so exciting for you today. It might not be the one you were expecting, but Amy had a fight in the office and said she wanted to bring this back today instead. So
people will know how much I love this.
So we have got back for you our incredible festive feeling festive bookmark toppers. These went absolutely insane every time we've brought them to you. You launched them, didn't you?
Oh,
originally?
I launched them on Hobby Maker. I mean, that day was just chaos. It was so busy. I mean, look at the price, Kat.
It is
it's
absolutely
just unbelievable.
It is. I think throughout our ranges of things we do, this has got to be up there with one of the best value items for product you are getting for the money you are spending.
And just for me, one of just the best products. Everything about it.
It's
I
just
just
so versatile.
love it.
We have got some makes once we flip through the collection that we will show you to see all the wonderful things you can do with these. So as you can see, the concept is that within your sheet, you are getting 5 designs of bookmark shaped toppers. You also get in a range of sentiments in squares and rectangles and circles foiled in the matching colours to match with these perfectly. You're going to get 8 designs, so that is our cottages. our wonderful winter wildlife, and you are getting 3 of each of these sheets, so there's lots of different ways you can mix and match these designs up to do lots of really fun creative things. I can't wait to show you the samples because that shows them off so much more. The colourways in this one, those beautiful teals and the gold, but then those like white silvers just work so stunning and so beautiful together as well. Then we have our flowers.
I mean, I think that one's not just for Christmas either. I think winter birthdays.
Definitely
You
not.
could use those as well, couldn't you?
Yes, and things like the thinking of yous, and maybe for some more of the sadder occasions at Christmas, this would work really well. This one, on the other hand, is just pure fun and festive cheer. Look at the little cute faces throughout. You've got the cat, the snowman, the cheeky penguins, the reindeer, and that very, very jolly Santa there. That's how I think of Santa. How do you think of him? Are you a more traditional, or do you like your cute, cuddly Santa?
I mean, I quite like the one there wearing pink. I mean,
yeah, that is so cute. And I love this, that really pink, sugar-coated kind of feel. Even Scandi vibes to this one as well. Absolutely stunning. With the gingerbread lady, maybe, in the house. The ice skates, the nutcracker, the beautiful baubles, and the Santa throughout there. Absolutely I just keep forgetting what we've got in this collection, and every single one's
is everyone your favourite? You think, I love this one. Yeah.
The black and gold on here. Now, these bookmarks themselves are just printed. There's no foiling on them. Oh, yeah, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. There is. But the printed gold is just as effective as the foiling that's on there. The light that we can capture into our printed images is just stunning. That was bound to happen, but at least it waited for the last one. And here is the most traditional Santa that I was talking about earlier. You have got your very, very traditional scenes in here as well, through the poinsettia, the dove of peace, your Santa, your angel, and then your cracker at the end. Absolutely glorious. For $14.99 normal price, $13.49 if you're in the club. You've got something literally for everybody in here, haven't you?
Definitely. You could make all of your Christmas cards with this, couldn't you? Because there's every age range in here as well. And don't forget, you're getting 24 sheets in total, and each sheet has got those 5 bookmark toppers on. So theoretically, you're getting 120 either bookmarks, isn't it, or toppers for your cards, which I love because I mean, people have seen when we launched them, I was doing cards with like 5 or 6 on, and you're not afraid to use them because each sheet works perfectly together. So if you do want to use them all on one card as well, you can do. But Diamond Club price is £13.49.
It's insane value.
Yeah.
And I think as well, it's great for making your gifts with as well. We've seen how you can do your panel boxes. You can actually make your bookmarkers. You can make, because you're getting 3 of each image throughout, you can make accompaniments to go with the cards as well that match. And
Yes,
it's such a stunning touch.
Even gift tags, isn't it? How many times do you have a gift tag and they're actually too small to write the person's name and a message and then your name, aren't they?
Absolutely.
So having these, if you've got our tag punch, you can use those, can't you? Some ribbons, get all of your ribbons out of your stash. Yeah, just going to be perfect for so many things.
So we will show you some samples before we move on to our first demo with Amy. Keep getting, see, look at this. This is your stepper card, but 2 of your toppers have been used for the steppers either side, and then chop down the elements. And don't forget that you can do that as well. You can cut into them and just mat and layer to match the look of the other elements on your card. And then your sentiments placed throughout. They're absolutely stunning. And there we have a cat flap card where we have made the bookmark topper the feature, and then fussy cut the stockings out again because you've got multiples. That gives you the room to be able to do that there. Also works so perfectly with these fancy fold cards that we have, she says. There we go, because we've got them on the back as well. So just look how beautiful that is and how well they fit so great into those panels. And even when you turn it round, this is what was distracting me, is that you've got enough to to do the designs on the back as well.
That's so nice because of the price of them. Like I say, you can use lots on one card.
And again, like we said, making little gift boxes, little tags, things that you could actually use as tree decorations. We've got the reindeer there. Same again with the penguins and the little cat. And that's just 3 elements from one sheet and a bit of cardstock. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And here, just because they are bookmark size, don't think that you can't be making your big cards with them. Look at that. Once you've popped 2 down next to each other, you're really filling up that 8x8 space, aren't you?
Yes,
it really
definitely.
does really quick. And then using one again at the bottom in the other direction for your stopper. Great ideas. A little fold up here, and I love how well that the images are individual from each other, but then they do work so great together as well. And you can see if you've bought anything Christmassy, paper wise or cardstock wise throughout this year, that they are still going to work perfectly with all your designs. The robin there in the foreground and that beautiful stag in the background. They are so easy to work with, but they are going to inspire your crafting to another level. Now this one is done a little bit differently. I think I remember doing this one. So I've laid them all together and stuck them together at the back, and then cut out an aperture in the middle, taken away a frame, and then popped it back in. So you can use them as bigger images as well as just your individual bookmarks. But I know what you've all been waiting for. We want a fabulous demonstration from our Amy.
Okay, I'm so excited. So we are going to come in, but first of all, I just want to show you there was 2 other card sort of products that I made using these. So this is the first one. So it's sort of like a gift box, and it just showcases another way that you are going to be able to use these. There is also this one that uses 6 of those toppers, but because you get 3 sheets of each, you can duplicate it. So you've got that look here, and that is just another mate that you can use with these. Jess, could you do me a massive favour, please? Can you find out the day of the bookmark topper show on here, because that's when I made those, and then we can let people know. And you can also go back and watch those shows as well. So we are going to come in with this gorgeous one here, the teals and the silvers. And then we are going to bring in, let me move these out the way a minute so that we've got a bit more room. Just grab that one over there. So we are going to come in with our Duo Design paper pad. It's the Snowy Skies and the Brilliant Bokeh. So that is the one that we're going to use. And then if we pick out these papers here, they are going to work perfectly. So first of all, we need an 8x6 card blank, and we are going to put 4 of them onto here. So you can see we're not going to have room to put all 4 on the front of the card, so we need to do some cutting to start off with. So let's bring in our card. And let's open it out. I've got to work out how I've done this. There we go. So if we put it up to the one, isn't the mat on the camera? It's all right. It's all right. So we've got an 8x6 card blank, so it's going to open up this way. So what we need to do first of all is line it up with your 1 inch here on your scoreboard, and then we are going to cut, but only we're going to start at the bottom and go up to your 1 inch here. So I might need to just bring it up just so that we can make sure we've got that. 18th of July. So if you go back onto YouTube, the 18th of July is when we launched them.
Christmas in July.
Okay, Christmas in July. And then if we go to the one again here, and then this time we are going to go down just to the 5. So let me just make sure that that has cut all the way down. So you can see that that is what we need to do. So you've got your score line here, and then those 2 pieces there. So we can bring the trimmer away for a minute, and then we need to bring in our scoreboard. So if we open the card up whole, and then we need to score at 1, but just between the 2 cut lines. So if we Just bring it down, and then we can just feel that that is where we need to score it there. So you can see that that one's scored there, and then just turn it around and do exactly the same again. So bringing it down and just doing that along there. So we've got those two to start with. Then we need to halve this panel here because we're going to fit 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So this is 5, so we need to do it at 2.5, but that is going to be 3.5 because we need to take in account this inch here. So the nice thing about this now, you can lift this up, look where that 3.5 is, and just score in between those 2 panels here. So don't score this part or this part, and then we will just turn it back around again, lifting this up and then finding that 3.5, and then we can just do that along here. So then we need to do these top pieces here. So for this one we're going to do it at 2.5, so just come it over to the 2.5 and just score in just that top piece there. So stop when you get to this part here, and then if we bring it down.
Ooh, that's clever. I like what you did there. I'm going to remember that.
Oh, that's always how I do it.
I use my ruler usually, but I do
Oh,
like
do
that.
you?
Yeah.
I mean, what you can do, and then we're going to do, you can actually just flip it over, can't you?
Yeah.
But so that all my score marks are on the same one, just go down to 2.5, put your paper back in, and then we can score it. So there we have it. So that is all of our score lines in. We'll keep the tool out so that we can burnish some of those score lines. So what we need to do now is just start folding some of these. So you can see as you sort of bend it around, you will it will start to fold into shape. So let's just do that one there. That one goes that way. Just checking. I've got one made up ready just so that I can double check it. So that needs to go that way and that needs to go that way.
Just while Amy sorts that, just a big hello to everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube this morning. The comments are coming in thick and fast. Lots of people saying indoors crafting today because
definitely
they're better to do.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of information for you. The bookmark toppers that we showed you earlier are the one item on the show today that are not available on Express UK delivery. We are going to have to wait all the way till Monday before we can get them dispatched for you. So have a little bit of patience and we'll be getting them out on Monday.
So just, I think when you do sort of concept cards like this, construction cards, just always make sure you go over all of those score lines really well. And then you can see this is the card that we're going to have, and it's going to stand up. Let's turn it round. It's going to stand up like this, and we're going to be able to showcase 4 of those on there, and it's just made from an 8x6. So you've got 2 options. You can fold it back the way you opened it up, or what I tend to do, if you fold it like this, it is then going to fit. It comes in at just 4 inches there, so you can see for quite a large sort of display card, it is going to fold up.
Go into a 4x8 envelope for you, yeah?
Say it again.
Go into a 4x8 envelope.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And if you've got our envelope papers, you can obviously make those as well. So what we're going to do is we need to start cutting some of our mats and layers. So your panels here are 2.5. So let's go 2 notches under that 2.5. And I think hopefully we will be able to get all of our 4 panels out of this.
Oh, I love it when it does that.
What's that?
I love it when you get it all out of
I
one
know,
pile,
yeah.
Out of one
It's like
piece.
it was planned. And then what I should have done is done it the other way first, and then it would have saved some cutting. So this one here, let me just double check, is your 6 inches. So we'll go 2 under the 6 for these ones. So this one I'm using at Silver Mirror, but you've got sort of accent foiling on those bookmark toppers as well. But if you are making to sell, I mean, 120 potential bookmarks for $13.49, isn't it, for Diamond Club members?
Yeah, I think I saw Anne-Marie mentioned in the comments that it works out at 11p a topper.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about anybody else. I have bags of ribbon.
Yes.
That I've got. That I don't use that often. Get your ribbons out and add those in. So let's cut this one down first of all. So we are going to go in at 5 3/4, and then if we go in at 2 1/4, let me just check that I'm doing these the right way. Perfect. And then you can see these are going to be our panels that are going to sit inside here. So let's cut the rest of these down. The other nice thing about this as well is it's going to use up lots of your papers as well.
Yeah.
It's a perfect opportunity. I love it when there's a new product that allows you to use it with things that you've already got in your stash. So we've kept the price of these really low, and then it just means then you can go in, have a look what you've got paper wise. Anyone who got the Christmas duo design paper pads, these are going to be perfect to use.
And what I think is great about a concept like this, as well as the card, but the bookmark toppers, is that you could make this exact card in a different one of the bookmark set, say like the vintage style. Use like your tartan papers, your vintage papers, and it would look completely different. So you could use one for all of your, you could make 8 cards with all of your 8 toppers, but have 8 that look completely different.
Oh, definitely. And that's what we were saying, wasn't it? It's going to be okay for everyone.
Yeah.
Whoever you're making a card for, whether it's sort of young children, your elderly neighbours, whatever it is, you're going to have something within this kit. It's not going to date, is it? You're going to be able to, go back to this, but I'm sure everyone will just use it up. So just doing all of our mats and layers.
And that's it. I'm just sat here trying to think, if you're working out like the cost of a card like this, what it's going to look like in the end, because I know it's going to be fabulous. But what you used on here, 4 of the toppers.
Yes, yeah.
So that's 44p.
Yeah.
A sheet of mirror.
And
a sheet of duo design pad.
1 card blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a card blank. You're less than, what, £100 for being able to make a card that looks as stunning as this. And if you are selling cards, these are going to be your premium prices.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're going to be looking at £5, £6, £7 for a card like this on a stall.
And I think the nice thing is as well, they're suitable for everyone. So beginner crafters, punch a hole in the top, put your ribbons, that's your bookmarks done. Whereas if you're more experienced crafter and want to go all out, you can do that. It's endless possibilities with it, isn't it? Make your gift boxes with it, sort of your gift bags. So we're just going to add these onto here now. I do like these colours for Christmas as well. Like the teals and the silvers.
I do, yeah. I'm in my navy Christmas phase at the moment.
Oh, nice. I can't think what shop it was in. I was in the other day, and they've got obviously all the Christmas decorations out. And a lot of theirs, they've got sort of browns and greens,
yes, that's
which look really nice. Yeah.
Like that deeper forest, like hunter kind of green.
Yeah.
Not like your Christmas green.
With the browns, it looked really nice. We were chatting, me and Jess, before the show. I think I'm going to go early this year and put them up at the weekend.
That early?
Yeah.
Wow.
Only because I've got some busy weekends coming up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to rush it because it's a job that I love doing. So I thought, while I've got like a free weekend, I might as well sort of enjoy it, put the Christmas tunes on. So that one is to go in there. So then you've got your gorgeous sort of panels ready to go. And then we just need to decorate these sections as well. So let's bring in some more of our silver mirror. So these sections on the side are 1. So if we go in 2 notches under the 1. Another thing I like about these as well is it makes you think of sort of other card designs, because they're a different shape to what we've done before. It's really nice to have a think about how we can use them. And with this one here, all I did is took the measurements of the bookmark toppers. So start with the size of those and then work out how wide your panels need to be here. So these ones are going to go along the side here, and then we just need these ones. So again,
But they're a nice even measurement, aren't they? So it makes it easier
Yes.
for doing things like that.
although I can never remember the measurement of them, and every time I use them I have to re-measure them. But this is one product, and Jess can vouch for me that when we were chatting about the show, this was one of the products that I had in the drawers next to my desk. Because Jess was like, do you want me to get you some? I was like, no, don't worry. I've got them. I've got them just in case. Because when I launched them, I loved them that much. I thought I'm definitely going to save those.
Oh, I heard that we saw a completely different side to you yesterday, Amy, when
Why?
we were discussing what to bring as the back in stock item. That you got very territorial over the bookmarks.
Well, you know, I do like them, you know that. These ones are, let me just measure, 3.5. So we need 4 that are going to be 2 notches under your 3.5.
What is it with Fridays? They've started with the food comments
Have they?
in here. Somebody has mentioned, has anyone tried Tesco's jam trifle buns?
They sound like a bit of me, they do.
I'm not
do-
even sure what they are, but I'm saying yes.
I'm here for them. I do love a trifle. Mind you, Wednesdays, Fridays me is very thankful to Wednesdays me, because I had annual leave on Wednesday and made food for tonight on Wednesday.
Oh,
so I've got a homemade lasagna that is only going to take about 20 minutes when I get home. This is what we like. And then the last bit we are going to do these ones here. So these are going to be 1.5. So 2 notches under 1.5, and we need 4 of these, and then we are ready to put them all together. Yeah, there's nothing worse is than finishing work on a Friday and having to cook. So there we go. Mind you, talking of, what was it? Trifle buns.
Yeah.
Talking of that, when Anne-Marie was on with Adam the other day, he was on about hot cross buns that are iced and have got lemon curd in them.
Wow.
So we need to know where we can get these from. So the last thing we need to do is just cut our last few layers. So this is going to be 6 3/4, 7 3/4 even, and then by 3/4 of an inch. Let me just try that. That's the only thing with this card. There's a few mats and layers, but it does mean as well you can bring in scraps if you need to, or if you want to, rather than having to cut into new pieces of paper or cardstock. The other way you can do it is try using foiled edge adorable scoreable,
Oh, yes.
and then you don't have to worry too much about all of the mats and layers. So let's just cut a few of these, and then we will be able to cut them down to size. Have you started your Christmas cards, Kat? Making them?
No. No. What I might have done is when I had a massive clear out of my craft room the other day, because I'm back in the office Tuesday through Friday now, so my craft room at home isn't needed as much. So when I was having a big clear out, I did come across boxes and boxes of cards that I'd already made, so they might have been pushed off to a side.
Oh, good idea.
To hand out this year. But if you know me and you receive a card, I've made it this year just for you, honest.
And then the last one is your 1 1/4 pieces.
Anne-Marie
What did she
has
say?
put in the comments, controversial comment coming up. Can you guess what it is?
No?
I don't like trifle.
Oh. She doesn't like trifle and she doesn't like ABBA. I mean...
Wow. Wow.
I do think trifle is one of those, like, look. Jess, I'm losing a lot of friends here today.
Jam, it's like jelly. It's got the best 3 food groups: cream, custard, and jelly.
It has, hasn't it, on with you, Kat?
They only spoil it if you put fruit in it.
Full of custard, cream and custard, but it's just that layer of,
What don't you like, Jess?
it's just the layer of jelly in it.
The layer of jelly?
I like the jelly. Anne-Marie said it's the soggy sponge, but you can do it without the sponge.
Yeah. Oh, you can't beat a proper sherry trifle.
Have you tried? I know we were bonding over our love for Black Forest the other day. Have you tried the Black Forest trifle from Asda?
No?
I like that.
That's really nice. I mean, it's not traditionally a trifle because it's literally black cherry, chocolate mousse and trifle stuff, but it's incredible.
That sounds trifle enough to give it the name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Layers with cream and custard. It's a trifle.
definitely. Right, last few and then we can put it all together.
Cannot wait to see the results.
So, like I say, apologies, there's quite a few mats and layers, but I think we can say that we are nearly done. So just putting these ones on. So what would be your dessert of choice?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I do love a classic Black Forest, like we were on about the other day.
Yeah, me too.
It all depends what mood I'm in.
Do you like Christmas pudding?
Not particularly.
No.
No.
I feel like that's one of those things that's either a love or hate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very kind of Marmite kind of choice, isn't
Yeah.
it? I'm not, it's peel. I don't like peel. I've got that from my mother. She will testify to that if she's in there today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anything with that in. My father-in-law makes, or he used to, makes a Christmas cake every year.
Yeah.
And I banned him from putting peel in it. Again, it's one of those things I just don't see the purpose of. You bite on it and it doesn't dissolve, it doesn't chew down. It's just a random lump of something.
Right, so we can go in now and put all of these on and then we can decide. We're going to fit 4 on here. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to leave one of the bookmark toppers out.
Yeah, but that's one you can make into a gift tag to go with the present and the gift, or you could make it a bookmark as a gift to go with it.
There you go. So he's not really left out,
No,
he's
he's
just...
not. He'd be the extra special one.
Yeah, he's the one that can have ribbon added. Let us know as well if you got this collection when it launched back in July as well. Is this what you're going to be using for your Christmas cards this year?
Have you used it for your Christmas cards? Have you got any pictures
Yeah.
you can send in to us?
I'm sure there'll be lots of people, Kat, watching that are a lot more organised than us when it comes to their Christmas cards.
Well, the thing is, sometimes it can be a bit of a busman's holiday, can't it? When you spent all week making cards, you know, unless you've got something really, really special to make for.
Yeah. Mind you, I was saying when I was doing the show with Anne-Marie yesterday, I had Wednesday's annual leave.
Yeah.
I cooked, I cleaned, I was a mum taxi, And I thought, I would have been better off being at work. Like, I would have had more
Yeah.
fun being at work.
I get that. On Monday, my day off, I did a TikTok live where I did a colouring in live.
Oh, nice.
So that was really lovely. So I did craft again on my day off.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. Because a lot of people on there take the mick out of me that I colour in for a living. So
Oh, my
I
girls
was
always laugh at that, yeah.
You want to see why I colour in for a living. Not blowing my own trumpet, but I do like to think I'm okay at it.
Yeah, I mean, there's colouring in and there's colouring in,
Yeah,
isn't there?
and I did
Yeah.
make them take the words back, so they get it now.
Right, the last few, and then you can see how we've got this gorgeous
That is
card
incredible.
ready to go. So let's just put that one up there. So we're going to come in with our toppers. This is going to be a choice, isn't it?
You want to turn them all over, mix them up, and just pick 4 at random.
Let's do... Oh, which one should we leave out? I can't really leave him out. He's too cute. And then I really like the florals. Oh, help me out. Should we go with the...
Yeah.
We'll take them all out. Come on, we've got to... Or should we do that?
Yeah, because you've got...
And then I feel like that... Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's grab our foam pads. Let me check what we've got here. Yeah, we've got some of the strips. So I'll just cut these down. And then we can put these on. And then I love the fact with these, you are getting 7 different sentiments with each one. So there's even more than like 1 per bookmark topper, isn't there?
Yeah. So throughout your 3 sheets, that's 21. That's a lot to use, isn't it? Yeah. Claire said, I've got this collection, but I haven't used it as it's too pretty. Well, this is why we give you 3 of each one, because you can keep 1 intact of each design.
Yes.
And then 2 to play around with.
Yeah.
Or just buy 2 sets. The one that you've got, keep pristine and package and buy another set today.
Yeah.
Simples.
But then use it because it will bring you joy when you're using it.
Absolutely.
And to the people you send it to. And there will always be more things that we do that you like, if that makes sense. So there's always going to be more things that you are going to be able to add.
There are lots of people saying they're going to be trying this card later. Amy, Paula McManus has this set already and she's going to be trying to make this card. Hayley, I've got the other collection of these. They are fantastic. And exactly, you can make this card with that collection as well.
Yeah, the everyday ones. So just putting these on. So just using some foam pads just for a bit of dimension here. But I think you said it earlier, Kat, what have we used here? 2 sheets of paper, a card blank, and 4 of your top, your bookmark toppers. That is it. This card is coming in at less than £1 to make. But hopefully, people will like it and think, you could sell it for more or give it to those sort of, could be one of those special cards, couldn't it, that for family members. Right, let's have a look what we've got. I think these are going to be slightly too long for any of the panels that we've got. So we're going to need to go, and again, that's what I love. You've got a range of different sizes. So we might need to use this one. So that Fabulous Christmas Wishes. We could even put them up here. And It's a Winter Wonderland. Could go on there, and then I might have to get this one in as well. So, Handmade with Joy. I mean, what a lovely sentiment to add on as well. And then you've got just cutting those taps away. So, bringing in our foam pads again.
Oh, Peggy Brown on YouTube has said, my hunky-dory cards look so good. I have a hard time parting with them.
Oh,
There is that. That's
we've-
why I end up with the box that I don't want to give away.
Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we, where we've got makes that we don't want to get rid of. Hence why those two that I showed at the start of this demonstration were still sat on my desk, because I don't want to get rid of them.
I love that we've seen the process of this one from start to finish as well.
Yeah, I mean, apologies for it takes a bit of a while with the mats and layers, but I just want people to see that, you know, it is really achievable. And I'm going to have to put that up there, but just join it on there so that it doesn't catch.
No, realistically, what has it taken? What, 15 minutes with all that mat and layering?
Yeah, and that's...
And people can see then, because that might be the bit that puts somebody off. They might think, oh, I've not got time. It's going to take me 2 hours to mat and layer all that. It won't,
yeah,
not at all.
that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes it is nice to see, and then if we just put that on there, and then you can see how we've got a clear desk. So you look at the dimension that you're getting when it stands up, and you can see all of those gorgeous bookmark toppers. But then, I mean, I've used a few foam pads, but you can see it would easily fit into an 8x4, 8x6 envelope,
Yeah,
maybe, just with
definitely.
that dimension. But how different would they look using those different bookmark toppers as well?
Definitely. And that is something that we always say. It's a decoration. People are going to be pulling it out of the stash every single year. Thank you so much for that, Amy. Lots and lots of love in the comments for that card there. Right, shall we jump back into our Black Friday madness? Who is ready for some incredible deals? We are jumping in with our beautiful Birds Designer Decollage. I can't believe we've got any of this left.
I know, have you seen the saving on it as well?
It is
£15.
absolute madness. We have for you our decollage collection with our beautiful birds. This contains 24 topper sets, 12 designs, 2 of each, 72 sheets in total. RRP $34.99 and worth every single penny of it. We know the decollage sets sell and sell and sell at that price all day long. We are bringing this to you on Black Friday, $19.99. What an incredible saving you are getting there. That is is that £15 off? Am I looking at that right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
43% saving on that one there. So let's have a look at some of the beautiful images within here. So this is how it comes to you. You are going to get a sheet that contains 2 of your topper bases, and on there you're going to get your additional elements as well. So sentiments, ribbon borders, a different configuration design depending on the size of your topper. Pretty sure this one is foiled with gold throughout. We have the beautiful wren and the finch there. Just let me double check the names. I always struggle with birds. I always feel under pressure because my mum's a big garden bird fan.
Oh,
If I
is
get
she?
them wrong. So that will be your first sheet. And remember, you're going to get 2 of these because you're getting 2 of each design. Then you're going to get your decoupage elements that build up. And I love this one because just look how chunky they all are. That is so easy to use, but there's so much detail on them all. They are all foiled, every single layer, so you can split these up and use them in several different ways. You could easily be making 2 different elements out of this. And then you have your base sheet. Now, what I love with our base sheets is that this element here fits your decollage perfectly.
It's so clever, isn't it?
So if you did want to split it up and get even more value out of this, you could use half your decollage elements on this one and half on the topper, and still have 2 absolute fabulous designs. So stunning. So that is the first one from this collection, and then we have that beautiful, I'm going to say goldfinch, I'm not sure, she's winging it, which is
I was going to say,
apt, 'cause
I
it's
don't think I would have started with the names. I would have just bypassed that bit.
This lovely one there, and that is the toppers for that, and then your matching cardstock. And within this collection of birds, it's not just garden birds, we've got lots of different ones for you. So here we have some that thrive on the water. I know these 2. I can take a deep breath. We have our beautiful kingfisher and our puffin, one with that fancy label shape and the other one with the arch topper. And I love with these ones as well that we don't just leave a black space. If we can fit these little corner details in, you get them as well. We fill as much as that for you as possible. Again, your stunning decoupage layers there. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that.
That
Incredible.
is gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
So many things you can do with these. We have got some samples coming up for you later. So, this is my absolute favourite. Do you know, one of the few birds I've never seen in real life? I would absolutely love to see a kingfisher. It is definitely on my hit list to see. I love this one. This is perfect for doing those kind of peekaboo cards, cutting around the outside, your steppers. And then we go on to two majestic beauties. We have our stunning peacock and our beautiful swan. We've got the oval and the circle design there. And just look how many extra elements we've been able to pop on with that circle design. You've got the four corners, a ribbon strip, 3 centimetres, and then a shorter ribbon strip. It is beautiful. And again, the light and the colour throughout. And then those gorgeous decoupage layers and the matching cardstock for both the swan and that stunning peacock there. Ooh, I love those teals and those purpley lilac colours. Stunning. Then back onto some garden birds. We have the beautiful blue tit and the dove. And I love those lilac tints in there as well. Again, fancy label shape and that inverted corners and lots of toppers and ribbon strips on there for you as well. Can we just remind everybody, $19.99 and you were getting a 72 sheet collection. I'm laughing because it just doesn't feel like it can be real.
I know, and you can double that, like you say, can't you, with using alternating those 3D elements as well.
That's stunning bird there. A dove is great for so many occasions. Those thinking of yous, the get well soons, love that. Ooh, and now we bring a pop of colour. We have that beautiful hummingbird and the budgie. I can't say budgie without hearing that meme. Now, have you seen that clip?
Yes.
The budgie. That's all, I just want to say it like that. Absolutely stunning there. We've got the scallop circle and the square, your beautiful elements throughout. Oh, I love this design. So many great things you can do with those corner borders.
I love the fact all the toppers are sort of different shapes as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Gives that real variety in all the different colours you've got in here. For every occasion, I think this is going to be a perfect kit to play with. You know, after Christmas, when you've got all those sort of birthdays coming up at the start of the year as well.
Definitely one to make up and just have in your stash for those birthdays that take you on a whim, because you will always have a bird that somebody
or not even birthdays,
with.
Just leave the sentiments in a little bag, isn't it? And then you can just add them on afterwards. Yeah.
And it's always worth mentioning with our decollage that the shape of your toppers here match our nesting dies.
Yes, yeah.
So if you were just wanting to take the topper, place your nesting dies on and make it a pyramage and invitage and keep the base layers to put on your cardstock, you can do that as well. It's absolutely perfect. So here we have the owl and the woodpecker to finish it off. Absolutely incredible value. Let's go through those quick because I've probably taken too much time, but I can't get over that. It's
shows
$19.99.
the amount that's in there, doesn't it?
It really, really
Jam
does.
packed.
To go with that, you can get the it says decollage set. Is that just the birds or is it all decollage sets?
I think the only ones in stock at the moment are the sets of the birds.
Right, so the individual sets of the birds, if you have a particular favourite, you're not going to believe this, £1.49.
I know. How great.
For a decollage topper set.
Maybe you've not tried decollage before. Maybe you just want to give it a go, or get them for presents for people. We've said a lot this week about, you know, buying these products for your crafty friends, isn't it, for Christmas as well?
Yeah. And while you're getting it on such a bargain, you are not going to want to forget your Beautiful Birds luxury inserts. So these are your inserts that are going to match perfectly with all those card designs that we have seen with. I know these are going to be back to front whichever way I do it. but these are just versions of your base layer sheet, but printed onto our insert paper in a slightly more muted tone. So again, great for the inserts of your card, but I'm sure you wonderful crafters are going to find lots of lovely ways to use these on the fronts as well. You are going to get 12 A4 140 GSM inserts, 2 of each design, which matches the 2 that you're going to get of your designs in the book. And last but not least, we love a little book. Beautiful birds. So these are the images that you've seen throughout, normally £9.99. That again, you buy little books at that price every single day. Today we're offering you this one for the incredible £4.99. And we've got some extra birds in there. Did you see that little heron that wasn't in the collection? We have the puffin, we have the mallard. I know I'm going to go the wrong way. There we go. There she is with her beautiful babies. We have that dove, the hummingbird, the owl. I want to see what little extras we've got. The kingfisher. The parrot. Wow, absolutely stunning. The toucan, absolutely incredible. The lovebirds in there for you. The Canadian goose. So lots of extras as long as well. Oh, we love a flamingo.
We do,
We
yeah.
love a flamingo. Along with all the ones that are featured in your collection. That is £4.99. Get that in your baskets today. And before we go over to Amy for a demo, let's show you some things that you can be making with this stunning collection. Look at the absolute gorgeousness of this. So you can see how they off-centered the topper and the actual image here to give you that impression that it's like 2 swans swimming side by side. Because you do quite often see them together. I think they are a bird that mates for life, aren't
Are they?
Yeah, actually.
I like the way that the little ribbon border's been used as well, so just cutting the fishtails into it.
Yeah. I'm guessing this might be one of mine. It looks, I think I remember doing this one. And I do love a fishtail border, so.
If it's not got a name on it, it's the presenter's.
Well, that works today.
Yep.
Then we have our beautiful hummingbirds. Again, you can see how the designs have been split here to fill up more area of that card, but you've still got all that depth in that design. Even with splitting it up, the colours are just beautiful. I'm feeling like this is like my selection that have been picked at the top because again, I love a twisted easel. I love when the design pops over that corner then, but again, just...
And how the design sort of blends into that cardstock, doesn't it? So it looks like it's continuous as well, isn't it?
And I love doing this kind of style of card with your decollage because it builds out, but you've still got that foreground of the card. It doesn't like seem too heavy on the front.
Yeah.
We come to our beautiful owl, just keeping it quite simple there, just the ribbon border, but using that layer. But you can keep your cards really simple with these because the beauty in the design is all in that stunning decollage. Beautiful dove. Like I said, I love those lilac purple tones in that one there. The gorgeous peacock where they have showcased it just by popping those corners on again over kind of in this rectangle shape, but pulling them further out just really separates the 2 sides of that card. It's so clever. Oh, it's our little Woody the woodpecker. We have made this one into a cat flap card just using the cardstock by cutting that panel off as your flap version and then putting all your elements onto this side here. And that's it. I thought there was more in the box, but they're all gone. Are you ready for a demo, Amy?
Of course we are. So we are going to use this gorgeous collection and we are going to use the stunning swan. We're going to do a 6x6 easel card with this one. I say we because this was one of Anne-Marie's demos, so she had this on Hobby Maker the other day. We've got a credit, haven't we? She's in the comments.
Yes.
She's watching, so thank you to Anne-Marie for this one. So she has kindly already cut our mats and layers. So we're going to go first of all, and the lovely thing with an easel card is you're able to use the topper and the sort of the cardstock with the image on.
Yes.
Because if you were to do that, it would cover it up, whereas doing it like this, we are going to be able to see both of them. So let's just bring in our scoreboard to start with. And we've got our 6x6 card blank. So if we just open it up and along this 6-inch here, just score halfway at that 3 there. And then if we fold this one over, just give it a really good burnish, and that is your easel card ready to go. So cutting this down, so the gold mirror is measured at 6x6, so that we're going to have no white spacing on there. So let's just check what border we've got on here. Let's go in. There we go. And then we can add this onto the bottom here. I do think an easel card's one of my favourites.
Yes. Well, it's the variety of things you can do. It's not just an easel card. There are so many different ways you can do an easel card.
Yeah, definitely. And you had that one there, didn't you? That twisted easel.
Yes.
When Craig was on here earlier in the week, he did a card style, and it sort of went down in a V this way, and I thought that would make a really nice easel card as well. So, and then we've got part of that cardstock that's just been cut off and cut down, and then obviously you've got the rest of the cardstock left over to use as well. So let's add this one onto here. But imagine, I mean, again, similar to the first demo, we're not adding a lot else to it. We have only added our gold mirror and a card blank.
Yeah.
So the value that you are getting in these collections as well.
Uh-oh, it's happened again.
What's happened?
Wasn't going to buy anything else this week, but oops, this fell into my basket with a variety of other things.
It has to, though,
We are
doesn't
sorry,
it?
Martina.
Yeah. And then you can see there how we're going to have it just looking like that. So our topper is going to go on the top here, but we'll work on it and then stick it on afterwards. And then we've got all of those sentiments as well. So we've got love you forever, birthday wishes, and wishing you a day full of love and happiness. So we could actually use all 3 of those on this card.
Yeah.
I mean, we might possibly do that, if you know me. So we're going to layer up our decollage. So you can kind of see how it's going to work. What you can do, if you're unsure, often or sometimes there's only a really tiny detail missing from the next layer, isn't it? So sometimes what I do is just pop them all out and just lay them on your glass mat and just kind of put them in order, just so that you can see what part needs to go next. So let's take all of these out.
We have a question from Dawn who says, anyone have tips displaying easel cards at craft fairs? I use cello bags and they just don't sit right. My tip would be, I understand that you want to put them in the cello bags to keep them protected, but make an extra one. It only has to be one. It doesn't have to be of every single design, but just have one that's made that can sit out.
Yes.
And say easel card, and then have your other ones in your bags labelled easel card, so people can see what they do.
Yeah.
But you're not damaging all the ones that are in the bags.
Do you know what, though? That is a really good question, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I'm sure lots of people, you know, it's that time of year, isn't it, for craft fairs? And they're brilliant easel cards. I think you can kind of charge a premium for them, can't you?
Yeah.
But then it's important to know, you know, how people can see them as well. So
Yeah, especially if you've got like your fancy folds like the one you did before and things like that. You want to show them off. If you just had that folded in a cello bag, nobody's going to see the true beauty of it,
No.
are they?
People are going to wonder, what is that? I just can't get over with these, though, the amount of layers that you get. You know, you're going really quite intricate with some of these as well, aren't we? So, and it's up to you. You can, you know, the real smaller ones, you can miss them out if that's not something you want to do. We'll come back and do the florals afterwards. So we've laid them all out, and I think what I'm going to do is alternate the layers. So we're going to have 3D element on here, but then also have this as 3D. So it's going to stop, it's going to act as our stepper as well.
Yeah, I love doing this.
So I think what we'll do, we'll use the largest one first.
Yeah, a lot of people agreeing, what about a sample card to show it, but have the rest bagged.
Yeah. So this is going to go, in fact we'll do this one onto here because that bit there is going to hang over. So if we do this one onto here, first of all, oh, look how perfectly they just sit in, isn't it? And then this one. And how good is Anne-Marie? She'd even foam padded them all for me. I mean, that's also another job that you can do, isn't it? I'm all for very rarely making a card in one sitting.
Yeah.
So maybe one evening just sitting and putting all your foam pads on the back and everything, and then...
Absolutely. Because, like you
They're
said,
ready
there's
to
nights
go.
you want to do something, but you don't want to pull everything out and do a full card and stuff. So little jobs like that,
Yeah.
like foam padding sets or popping out sentiments and things like that.
Definitely,
doing little
yeah.
die cut runs, cutting out sentiments, you know, perfect for those winter evenings especially, I would say.
Oh, definitely. Although this week I've been doing a bit of cross stitch. I've really enjoyed it.
Ooh, this is a good idea. I take a photo of each card and pop it in the back of the bag. That is
That is a good idea,
that's
isn't it?
very
Yeah.
professional. We
That
like
is,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nice. We're asking the right people here, aren't we? It's people who have, you know, done the show, you know, done craft fairs, isn't it? Know, you know, what works best. Just bend that. If we scroll that down, so just making sure that that is going to sit. Yeah, and there you can see now that is acting as a stopper. So let's just put this one on here. And sometimes just pick one of the elements to line up first of all, isn't it? And then everything else sort of comes together.
Just sits on top.
Yeah. So, we just need to cut away that part there. There we go. But the variety of birds that you get in here, there is definitely something for everyone, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody has a favourite bird or has a bird that means something to them. Even it, like me with the kingfisher, I'm obsessed with kingfishers because I've not seen one. So whenever I see a kingfisher, I'm like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah. And then this one can go there. And then I think what we'll do, we won't put all of the flowers on just for time, but you can see already how many other layers we've got with those sort of floral elements that we can go on. So let's bring in our topper, and he is going to sit nicely on the top there. So let's add make sure we are getting it in the middle. And then you can see, just gorgeous. And then we're just going to add our sentiments on here. So that is going to, I think we can sit that nicely on there. So if we bring in our 4mm foam pads, that should be enough then to give it the lift that we need over that. And don't forget with your decollage, we've got sort of 3 sizes of foam pads, haven't we, or depths. You've got your
Yes.
1mm, your 2mm and your 4mm. So depending on, you know, whether you're posting them.
Imagine if you did it all in 4mm, it'll be walking out the door.
That would be good.
I am tempted to do that now just to see.
On an easel card though, can you imagine? That would definitely be a showstopper, wouldn't it?
It really would. It
So,
really would.
Got your 4mm on there, just that we've got that dimension to lift it above there. And then this one, I think we will put just down here. Let's do that on our 2mm. we go. And then this one can go just under there, like that. And there you have got, I love the colours on this one as well, isn't it? You've got those sort of pinks and greens on there, but that decollage just acting as your stopper for your easel, but just showing how you can do you could make 2 cards, couldn't you really? That could be 1 card and that could be another.
Yeah.
So if you do want to get the most from that kit, you could do it that way as well.
Thank you very much, Amy.
No problem.
That was beautiful. I'm trying to figure out how I fit this on in screen at the same time. So before we go and show you our last round of Black Friday goodies for this week, we have got to give you the opportunity to get into our £1,000 giveaway. Win a share of £1,000 by placing an order anytime within Black Friday, and that runs up until the 30th of November. Is it an entry per order, Jess?
Yeah, it will be.
So the more orders you make, the more chances you get of winning. You're not actually going to get this check. Nobody's going to accept it, but you could get a share of £1,000. And remember, we've got till the 30th of November, but everything in Black Friday is while stocks last. So make sure you go back and check what we've already had this week, because lots of things have gone already. Don't dilly-dally. Go and get it checked out. Do you want to see what we've got rest? Stamps. I love a good stamp. So we are starting with our A5 stamp. Sorry?
A6 is fine.
Oh yeah, A6.
Yeah.
The smaller ones.
Yeah.
I get me number. The numbers go the wrong way. for
Yeah,
me.
I always get confused. I have to work from A4 and kind of
Go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our A6 stamps, usually £9.99. And just look at the amount of stamps you're getting on there. For £9.99, that would be incredible value. Black Friday, while stocks last, £3.99. So this is our female relatives. You've got to mama, foster mum, stepma. So many great combinations in here. Super mummy for great nan, mum-in-law, mama bear. You're like a mum to me. You are like a nana to me. Mum, mammy, mima. So even for our friends from overseas, we've got all those kinds of abbreviations as well. Grandmum, granny, grandma, grandmother, granny. Wow. I hope it's not the guy's one next, because I need to take a breath. Oh, look, it is.
And go.
Ready. To daddy, for my old man, you are like a dad to me. You are like a granddad to us. World's best father, pa, super grandpa, great grandpa, poppy-in-law, grandfather to be, step pops, our papa, my hero, pawpaw, dada and papa. And remember, if you're clever how you ink these as well, you can take other versions and mix and match to make your own names as well. £3.99 for all of those stamps. Whew. Deep breath. We are on to our cute and cuddlies. We have our gorgeous foxes here for you. And I'm going to show you the back of these, because this is how we really show them off. With the coloured in versions, you are getting that beautiful mum and baby, or dad and baby, it could be there. The cute little sleeping one, your 2 sentiments, and the little butterfly detail on there as well. We've also got our stunning owls for you. £3.99, guys. Have you seen all that you are getting on these stamps? Again, as your 3 main images, you've got 3 sentiments, a heart and a set of stars there for you. Oh, little hedgehogs. We still have Hedgie. He's not left us yet.
Has he not?
No.
How long's that been
I
now?
need to show you a picture. He's had Cassidy hedgehog made. It really is something incredible.
No wonder he doesn't want to leave.
No. 3 little hedgehogs there, that little wooden platform. That I'm sure that wooden bit you can mix and match with your foxes and your owls as well. Absolutely beautiful. Then something completely different. Oh, again, love a sentiment stamp. So these are the arched sentiments on here. It doesn't actually tell me what they say on the back, so I am going to flip it around where you get the idea. Happy birthday to you on your special day. You are simply amazing. Congratulations, with sympathy. Thanks you so much. Wishing you all the best, thinking of you. Essential Arch sentiments. What a great range of everyday sentiments to have in your
Every
collection there.
occasion's covered there, isn't it?
Absolutely. And the fact that they are pre-arched for you as well. I've tried doing that trick before where you take a straight one and arch it on your block.
I've given up, yeah.
Oh, I need all these. We have our Oh So Sweet sentiments. So when here you get a lovely range of things that say things like, wishing you the very best. Oh, puntastic this one.
Yeah.
Treat yourself, have an nice day. You're the zest to a super cool friend. Sending you a big squeeze, sweet wishes, peel better soon. Thank you very much. Hope your birthday is sublime. So if you have any of our ranges that include fruit or sweets or things like that, this is going to be the great accompanying stamp set. Backgrounds. We have brushstroke tiles, great if you like doing those distressed backgrounds or really building up layers on your cards. Things like this, if you heat emboss them and then go over with like your new like gilding waxes and stuff like that, will look absolutely incredible. You're getting a large one and two smaller ones on the top there. How are these $3.99? These are one of my favourite sets ever. It is the geometric gemstones. Again, the amount of stamps you are getting for your money there is absolutely incredible. Fabulous if you're just stamping and colouring in, or you can stamp these onto things like your Miri, if you use like a StazOn or your heat embossing and things like that. I do them a lot on the shimmer card. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and also I think those kind of gem shapes are in the colouring handbook, aren't they?
Oh yes.
So if you've got your new alcohol markers and the book, then that's going to help you practice those techniques as well.
And then last but not least for these today, we have the In Full Bloom. You're getting this wonderful large floral centerpiece down the bottom, and then the accompanying flowers and leaves that you can build up on top of it. Is it just these ones, Jess, or is there more on the website? These loads on the website. This is just a little selection of what we have available. That is your A6 stamps for $3.99. Now we'll go on to the A5 ones. I mean, I'm not saying we're starting with the best, but who would not want a stamp set that includes all of your hunky-dory favourite crafting tools?
Look at it, I absolutely love this one.
The best thing in the world. If you have got a friend who's a hunky-dory crafter and you don't know what to get them for Christmas,
yeah,
$4.99, people. Usually $11.99, $4.99 for all those items there. You have got absolutely everything. Your scoreboard, your trimmer, there's a stamp set, a die set, your pens, a tape runner. Just incredible. Next up, again, something so different but so beautiful, and I love it when we do these in these A5 versions because you can get so much more on. This is the Bon Voyage. So those really kind of vintage traditional seaside themes with the old ship, the lighthouse, the anchor, the compass, sentiments, you light me up, I'd be lost without you, Bon Voyage, the shipping lantern, the waves, rope that can be tiled up and added on. Give you a clip view of the back there. Keep going the wrong way. There we go. Absolutely stunning. Some colour examples for you. Next up, you know, this is one that I keep meaning to get. It is so gorgeous. It's Oceans of Love. All these really cute, cartoony versions of our sea life creatures. So if you have a sneak peek on the back, you can see there are your sharks, your dolphins, your octopus, your squids, treasure chests, your coral reefs. Lots and lots of lovely designs on there for you. The amount of stamps you are getting for $4.99. Then, onto our layering stamp.
I'm using a layering stamp in the next demo.
Oh, well, this is absolutely perfect. So, looking at the front of these, it can look a little bit crazy. It can look like one of those ink test designs when people test you. But there is a method to the madness. So you are going to get a set of stamps in here that layer up so cleverly with full instructions to give you this finished article that you are seeing in the bottom here. So you've got your full block that does that base colour, and then another layer on top and another layer till you get this. It also comes with 2 sentiments. It's just absolutely stunning. The results of these are incredible. Then we also have, our layering flowers. This is the Paint Drop Posies Sweet Clematis. So again, this is a similar concept, but not quite the same. So you get your outside main stamp here that is perfect for using on its own and just colouring in. But if you're a little bit shy of colouring, these block stamps down here, if you place them over in the right place using your incredible stamping platform, will add the colour perfectly to the back for you. And you can build up an image that looks like this just by using your stamps. You also get a great selection of sentiments in there, including I miss you, just because, congratulations, and more besides. And if you do not already have an alphabet stamp collection in your set, I'm calling you out. We all need one for that personalisation purpose. This is your Holly Jolly Dash and Dots alphabet. So it was obviously created for a Christmas theme, but I don't think this, I'm going to go a bit closer, you could use this outside of Christmas. It is just the textile and they've got little dots in. I can't see that there's anything on the actual stamp itself that gives Christmas vibes. So don't be put off by the name. You need this in your set. Just let me double check where it says on here how many stamps you're getting in, because it must say. But you've got all your, so you've got at least 26 and then your ampersands and your ordinals as well. So you're probably looking about nearly 30 stamps for $4.99. The $4.99 people, have I said? I can't believe. What? 45 stamps. Whew. Then we have our beautifully distressed. This is a great collection. If you like your shabby chic, this one is absolutely stunning for heat embossing and your golds and your whites. It is beautiful. You've got a great selection of finishes on here. So you've got a floral centerpiece. You have got like, easy for you to say, paint drop splatters, like texty backgrounds. You've got those beautiful kind of pearl drop banners, floral elements and sentiments that can just make the most incredible cards, whether you're using them all together or just as embellishments on in other cards. And then we're finishing with pretty petals. This was from our Stamp and Twist collection. So again, when you look at the stamp on the front, you might be like, I know why that one's $4.99, half of it is missing. That is not the case. You will get on the back here full instructions how to use this, so you can build it up. You twist it around 4 times. Again, your stamping platform is going to be essential here. And as each time you turn it, it will build up that full flower design till you get that full image at the bottom there. And of course, you've got your full instructions on how to do it. Absolutely incredible. Stamps done. Get them is all I can say. Them prices are incredible. But let's finish. Oh, we're not finished. We've got something after this as well. We have some Diamond Sparkle Gemstones for you. And these aren't your everyday Diamond Sparkle Gemstones. These are the La Creme de la Creme. One from $1.49. So I'm sure as the bigger ones come in. But just look at the selection we have got here. This is the assorted glitter ombres. Look at the colours in there. I've not seen anything like this anywhere else. You're getting 3 sizes in all those different colour ranges throughout there. Then go to the, I want to say more pastel-y, but that seems like I'm doing them a disservice. There's lots of beautiful colours in there on that one as well. Something so different. And the great thing about having all those colours within one gemstone is that it's going to pick out so many different colours within your card as well. We then have, these are my favourite, the gold leaf selection. So these are like a shimmer effect with kind of gold leaf elements encapsulated throughout. I think they work really, really well when you're using anything matastic.
Yes, definitely.
They give that really, really great touch to it. This is the vintage tones. So that selection of colours there. Then we have the same again in our pinks and purples. And that's, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colour ranges throughout there. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to say blues and greens. She was correct. But what a selection. You've got your beautiful turquoises there in the middle as well, and then going out to those deeper blues at the end. Monochrome delight. Oh, absolutely stunning. Just the 3 kind of colour ranges in there, because I think you're going to use more of them than anything else, aren't you? So you want doubles of them throughout. That beautiful black, that like silver, and the white opalescent there. And we also have some Galaxy ones for you as well that have those beautiful colours without. So check out our gemstones on the website. They are from just $1.49, but there will be a massive selection on there for you, not just what we're showing you today. And we can't go without showing these 2 beauties. These are like your strip mini flowers, and there are lots of different ways you can use these. Again, gold and silver options, but you can cut these down into strips. You can just pick out each individual ones. There's 768 individual flowers on here, but lots of fun ways to use them throughout. Now, last but not least, we have our colouring pocket pads. Oh, where have you been? I feel like I'm missing these. I feel like I've not seen them for ages. We have our lovely ladies. Now, our pocket pad collections, this is one of the places that they started with our colouring in versions. So they are printed onto our Ink Me papers that take all our colours so well. These ones, the ladies in particular, do not be scared by them. There is fabulous shading in there that really helps with your colouring throughout. You've got lots of facts. She's giving very 80s vibes, but then we've got our princess there, our 2 lovely ladies. And remember, if you are shy of colouring, these are a great place to start, because look at the price, $2.99. That is 64 sheets of colouring pages for $2.99. Again, amazing stocking fillers.
Yeah, and it's on the right cardstock. We're always disappointed, aren't we, if we use not the right products?
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, if you get these, you are going to get that blending. It is going to take the alcohol markers really well.
Absolutely.
You know,
so whether you have got our new prism markers, our old ones, our water brushes, our watercolour pencils, they will even take a little bit of water. I've used these with like the prism inks and like watercoloured with them as well.
Nice,
so there is lots and lots of ways. We also have the in the garden. So again, we have all those wonderful gardening themes throughout. That light is just hitting right in the middle, so it's missing all the designs every time. But there we go. This is an absolute essential. Happy birthday. And I think especially with this one, if you are shy of colouring, just keep your card black and white. Stick it on a little black matte layer onto a white card. Keep it really simple if you're wanting to make notelet cards to sell for people to colour in themselves.
Yeah, or get the children to colour them in. You know, if they're sending cards to grandma and granddad or things like that, get them to colour them in.
A great stocking filler for kids, that one. And so is this one. Cute as a button. Are we ready for lots of gasps and awes? Oh, as if by magic.
I was going to say.
As if by magic.
What a perfect first page to show.
We have a big gasp and an awe at a little cute Highland cow. We have the fairy, the little cupcake, the spaceman there for you, or woman. Little cute babies, little teddies. Lots of cute. That light is annoying me because I don't feel like you can see the images, but lots and lots of fun, cute designs there for you. So $3, $6, $9. So you could have all them for just under £12.
I know. Perfect.
I'm not even going to try and add up 64 times 4, but that is a lot of colouring pages for that amount of money. You ready for your final demo, Amy?
Of course, let's go.
Let's go.
So we are going to use, let me just bring it up. It is the Layering Swallowtail Butterfly. Let me turn it round. And this is the one that we are going to use. You can see on the back, like Kat said, sometimes when you look at it, you think, how does that work? But then when you look on the back, it just is step by step. There's colours on here if you want to use those as well, to make the image look the same as the packaging. And then when you get to the layers, let me just hold it up slightly. You can see here, you've got them all labelled, so you know sort of your base layer, your layer 2, you know exactly what order you need to go in. So I have already done the first 2 steps, only because I know time is passing us by. So for this one here, the base layer, I did with our blush. And then our layer 2, I did with our vintage rose. So your stamping press is going to be, platform is going to be the best thing to use with this, because it's going to help you layer all of these up. So layer 2 is done. So we're going to go with layer 3. So if we have a look, this is where it needs to be. So let's put this, try and keep my head out of the way. So it needs to go about there. So let's bring in, just make sure that is onto there. And then we're going to go with hot pink. So we're going to do all pinks with this one, entirely up to you. The nice thing with stamps is trialing out, isn't it, different sort of stamping ideas, different ways that you are going to be able to use them.
Absolutely.
And then you can see just how well these are going to work. So that is your layer 3. Let me put those back on. Try not to get into too much of a mess. Then layer 4 comes around here. So again, we can see exactly where we've gone so far. And we can add that one in. So let's bring in, and this time we are going to come in with our pink petal. So these are brilliant as well. Maybe you're not into colouring.
Exactly.
So, you know, you're just into your stamps and your inks. Also, if you are batch making, these are really quick cards to be able to do. And then just press that down.
And it's a mixture of both. If you are into your colouring as well, but you'd see this butterfly in real life and think, I'm not sure I can do a pink version of that just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
If you do it like this first, it's going to be like a real good guide for then if you want to go ahead and just colour a pink butterfly.
Definitely.
Know where to put your dark shades, where to put your lighter tones, which elements to pick out.
Right, I am just grabbing a piece of acetate, and this is another good tip really, because I've used this layer before with my black ink. So in case there's any left on, I don't want to press it on there in case it gets some of it on there. So if we just grab a piece of acetate and put that over the top, so we are protecting our stamped image, and then we can see where we need to put this. So let's just line it up, making sure it's in the right place. There we go. Let's just move that up to there. I think that's going to be in the right place. We will keep our fingers crossed. And then what we can do, we can move the acetate away. And then what we can do is just have a look over it so we're not exactly putting it on. That doesn't look like it's in the right place. So let's try it again. What I don't want to do is stamp the last layer and then it not be in the right place. And then we have to start again. So
Do you think there is a tiny little bit of wiggle room built into these as well? I think you should be okay.
let's go then. So we're going to...
You blame me now if it
Oh,
goes
well,
wrong.
of course I will, obviously. So we're going to come in and do the last layer in our black VersaFine. So let's add this onto here. And I think this is one of the layers that you can use standalone as well. So if you do want to do your colouring, you are going to be able to do it with this layer. So you can see that is a whole butterfly, isn't it? So if you
Yes.
do want to bring your alcohol markers in and colour instead, you can do. Right, everyone, just wish me luck.
I love when you pop the black on top. It's so stunning.
So, and the nice thing with your stamping press is if you're missing sections out, we can always go back in and do it again.
That
And
is one of the best reveals I've seen in a long time.
And it's stunning, isn't it? And it literally takes minutes, doesn't it? You know, again, and I say it about colouring, not the best stamper. Like, I think I avoided it for such a long time.
Really, I can't believe there's nothing that you don't think you can be
No,
strong
I'm
in.
being genuine, and like, I don't want people to think that I've been stamping for years and years, because I truly haven't. Before a stamping press, I used to get such bad results, it just put me off.
Yeah,
And
I
I just
get
kind of shied away from it, really. So it's only now that I'm starting to do it. So what we're going to do is just fussy cut around here, just so we get in.
But like you said, it's all about the right tools, isn't it?
Definitely,
Once you've got the right tools, your confidence is just going to grow and grow.
yeah. And some of these stamp sets, honestly, with these layering ones, for the price, I've seen some of these layering ones that are a good £20, isn't there, for a
Absolutely.
set?
I mean, I don't know where you're going with this card, but for the detail of the image alone, you could sell this card for $4.99.
Yeah.
That is your stamp bought and paid for. Just for one card. And
Definitely.
then everything after that.
And depending on what colours you're doing, again, what I love stamps is it can look so different, can't it?
Yeah.
So you could have quite a few cards on your stall, all made using the same stamp set, but they look so different.
But a stamp like this as well, you're not just looking at your cards, are you? You can use this for your home decor. You could be making, you could print this onto fabric and make some beautiful kind of canvases. You could be cutting out the butterflies and doing like butterfly walls effects and
yeah.
things like that.
I thought that one when you showed the Hunky Dory Tools one as well.
Yeah.
I thought, imagine in the new year, you know, when lots of people have like a tidy up of their craft rooms, doing some like a chest of drawers or some desk storage, and then using those stamps to decorate it. I think that's going to be one of my plans as well. So just going all around here, and I'm just leaving finger marks all over it. Right, let's be careful with this. I don't want to spoil it. So let's just make...
Michelle Newman said, OMG, that is extreme fussy cutting, even with those pesky antennae.
No, we just...
I think because like the stamping card is such a good weight as well, that really helps.
Yeah. And similar to stamping, am I the best fussy cutter? No, but we will just... We can go around it and just... do our best. Nearly there.
Amazing cutting, Amy. So they're telling you, you are wrong. You are a great cutter in the eyes of our crafters.
Follow that round. So there you've got your gorgeous butterfly just ready to go. And I think once you've got that, you can kind of keep the card pretty simple, isn't it? Let's just wipe my fingers because we are using plain white cardstock now. So the last thing I want is for the ink to go onto it. There we go. Let's go in. So we're going to do a 7x5 card, and we're going to sort of just attach this just in the middle so we've got those wings. So just holding it there and just sort of bending it slightly just to give it that sort of dimension on there. So we're going to bring our scoreboard
This
in
is so me.
and just... It's not very me. I'm really liking this kind of look at the minute. So we're going to go with it. So 7x5, this is just under. I've done 3 notches under for the black cardstock and then another 3 notches for this. And we are just going to put in some score lines. So scoring at 1/4 and 1/2 inch all the way round, just to add a bit of interest detail to this, sort of to frame it, but without sort of detracting from that butterfly.
Such a subtle way to do it, but it's stunning. Again, it just takes it to another level. It's just that little bit of
just a
extra
few score
quality.
marks, isn't it? Yeah. So just going in with that one there. And then you can see, you can just about see them, can't you? But it just adds that extra something special. So coming in, I'm just going to see if I've got my stamping block to stamp the sentiment, because we're going to be brave. So there's 2 sentiments that you get on here. You are getting butterflies appear when loved ones are near and flying by to say happy birthday. So this is the one that we are going to use. And if we put that in the top corner, and then this can sort of sit there like that. So this is the plan. So just making sure. So this is straight. So I would, if we had more time, definitely use your stamping press for this. There we go. Beautiful. And then this we are just going to stick onto here. So keeping it really simple, isn't it? But I think when you've got these, you don't need to add lots on. So let's just go in.
But it's just so elegant. I think elegant is a word for a card like this. It is beautiful.
I mean, you know me, I'm very much more is more, aren't I? But I think sometimes it's just nice to try, you know, maybe not your usual style, but definitely one that I am going to be using a lot more. So just adding this onto here. Yeah, I've always been one to like fill all the white space, and now I'm like, no, let's not.
Well, because sometimes that white space is what makes a stunning central element like your butterfly really, really pop. If you put anything else in that background, it'd take away from the wonderfulness that is that.
That's the thing, you don't need it, do you? It's... And so everyone could see, you know, you could see how fast I did the next 2 layers on that stamp, so you know how easy it is to do those first 2 as well. Just get yourself a production line going, isn't it? And just...
Again, it goes back to what we were saying before, looking for winter evening quick crafting ideas, doing all your pre-stamping and your layer stamping and cutting your butterflies out ready to go, just to pop on cards when you need them.
Definitely. So let's just, the last thing we need to do, making sure that that is clean, is I'm just looking for really tiny, I think there's some in here. Just going to take the smallest black gemstones and just kind of do a little sort of trail behind it. So let's bring this in. I don't want to stick, there we go. So just bring them around, and then what we could do is add any of your larger ones in as well. But I think, no, let's step away from the cards.
Which can be the hardest thing in crafting sometimes, is knowing when to
It is
stop.
for
but
me.
I think you made the right decision.
But I think, I mean, I love that sentiment as well. But how gorgeous the dimension that you've got in there with that butterfly, and you could see how simple they are to create as well, isn't it?
It is absolutely stunning. I think that's my favourite, but we have had 3 incredible demos today. And this is why we love Black Friday, not just for the deals, but the variety of demonstrations that we get
it's so
in there
good,
as
isn't
well,
it?
which is fabulous. So, should we start giving stuff away?
Oh, let's.
Let's do it. So we are starting with our Win It Weekly. Which of you guys has won this incredible bag of goodies picked by Craig. The question was, how tall is the world's largest motorised shopping trolley? Was it A, 5.5 metres, B, 2.5 metres, or C, 4.5 metres? The answer is, in more precise terms, 4.57 sorry, meters. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Oh, wow. How do you, like, sit in it?
No, you fill it.
But
I
how?
think, do you know what?
Look at the size of the guy in
I
it.
saw that picture earlier and I never noticed there was somebody stood in it. Ah, this is what we need.
How do you actually use
Imagine that around the warehouse.
So, a little bit more information. So, it was 4.57 metres, 15 foot tall, 8.23 metres, 27 foot long, and 2.43 metres, 8 foot wide, and was constructed by Frederick Riestek. I'm going to go for, apologies if I've butchered that, from the USA, and displayed at South Wales, New York, USA, on the 20th of April 2012. Wow. Well, if anybody wants to go shopping for me with that trolley, you are more than welcome. You'd fit a couple of cows in there. Easy. Do we have a winner? Our winner is Angela Richards. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You have got that incredible bundle of goodies from Craig winging its way to you. Contact us through the private emails or the customer service team and we will get that sorted for you ASAP. Spin the wheel time, people. I've absolutely no idea where I'm going with this. There we go. Is that all right? Are we sure?
Yeah, fine.
Good, good. So, are we spinning first and then asking the question, or spin? What is on offer today? We have 1,000
Yeah,
reward
that's
points.
a good one.
That is incredible. And we are asking you today, we are keeping on that shopping trolley theme. Other than craft, so no craft, I think I've already told mine, haven't I? If you had your very own motorised shopping cart, where would you be doing a trolley dash? Send it in your answers on Facebook and YouTube. We'll have a little discussion and Jess will pick a winner for us shortly. Yeah, I think I'd go around a few auction marts, pick myself up a few farmyard animals. What about you, Amy?
We talked about, we can say shop names, can't we?
So, yeah.
Well, we are. River Island,
Yeah.
definitely. Like a B&M or a Home Bargains would be good.
Yes, you get a
Um,
lot for your money there.
The pyjama section in Sainsbury's would be very nice. Got to think about pyjamas. I mean, there's quite a few.
There are. We're getting a right variety on here on Facebook. Claire, where's it gone? Myra's saying a bookshop.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, my mum is saying a wood yard for a carving.
Oh, nice.
Catherine has gone posh. She's going Harrods, which, you know,
Oh,
might as well get your bang for your buck, can't
the
you?
handbag section in Harrods, yes, yeah.
New Everton shop at the HD Stadium. Jewellers over on YouTube. We're getting a pet shop, M&S
Oh.
food hall, chocolate shops. Next, Dunelma Home Bargains. Lots and lots of
Any of
varieties.
these I'd be quite happy with. We did talk yesterday in the show about doing a trolley dash around the warehouse.
Yes, that'd be very good. What about you, Jess?
See, I'm a book lover, so like that Waterstone's something bigger for me.
Oh, yes.
They've got all the fancy editions of nice books.
Yes, yeah.
So,
And you think about how,
very limited editions.
Yeah, nice water.
and in a trolley that size, you're going to get a lot of books.
You
in
are,
there,
yeah.
aren't you? Have you picked us a winner?
I think so. Just give me a minute. So
Oh.
maybe Maker then. I'll tell you.
I'd also, if I could get over to America, I see all the videos about Home Depots over there.
Oh, yes.
They have lots of amazing things in.
Yeah.
I'd love to go and give one of them a whirl.
But then how many suitcases would you need to bring it back from that trolley?
I was going shopping for cows before. We're not really talking practicality.
Oh, are we not? Oh, sorry.
We need another question where you win your house in Nashville, and then that one's sorted.
Okay, there we go.
We ready, Jess?
Yeah, Martina Devitt on Facebook.
Yeah.
She said next for all the Bath and Body Works in there.
Oh my gosh, that would be one of Craig's as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, definitely.
So that was Martina Debbie.
Martina Devitt, I think.
Martina Devitt on Facebook. Bath and Body Works for all the goodies. So again, please contact customer services or the emails. Don't put your details in the comments, and we will sort your prize out for you. Although it's points, isn't it? So
Yeah, you just need to confirm the email on the account.
okay, so you just need to confirm your email on your account, and we can get that 1,000 reward points added to your account. Next up, TV schedule. It says here, Kat, don't know who she is over
I've heard
on.
she's really good.
I'm glad somebody has. It's over on Hobby Maker this Sunday. Catch me at 2 p.m. with Garden Treasures. We've got more Black Friday amazing deals for you. 5 p.m. with Car Blank Essentials and 8 p.m. with Painted Petals. Lots of fun different things throughout my shows there. That should
Nice,
be
that'll be a
good.
good day, yeah.
Next up on HGTV says, I'm presuming I meant to say this and we're not waiting for an effect.
Oh, I was waiting for
Faint-
the sound effects. Come on,
sleigh
Jess.
bells. Faint sleigh bells. I think that was a whip, but never mind. We have mega Black Friday deals landing Monday, so they are brand new deals. Don't forget that you can still shop everything from this week on the website that is left in stock. Craig and AMC will be with you from 10 a.m. Have a lovely weekend. See you later, guys.